Hey everybody, hope you're all having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it may be in your neck of the woods. We are here, and we're going to take a little bit of a stab at an old game that has some history to it. If you couldn't tell by the description, we are playing today Earthworm Jim 3D. It is, in fact, the actual third game in the series, hence the three-part, and the first one in 3D, which isn't that great of a title. The people behind this, the original Earthworm Jim, didn't have much to do. I don't think they had anything to do with this one, actually. And I was a huge fan of the first two. Never owned, I think I owned Earthworm Jim 2 on the Genesis, but I remember on the Super Nintendo I would rent Earthworm Jim 1 all the time, and it was fantastic. This game, on the other hand, was not. And we're going to see a lot of it why. So we're going to start a new game here, and it just jumps us right into it. You join us in the county hospital where our hero is in bad shape. This latest cow bashing has turned his brain to worm mush. And of course, none of this is animated, even though it's 3D. It's all still images. Things look pretty bad. Only a miracle can save our boy now. And his bedside close family and celebrity buddies fear the worst. We got his trusty dog friend and Elvis. They are powerless to help. The nurse, searching for a sign, shakes his head. Now the battle is in Jim's mind. So now that sounds like a weird premise, and it is, but it's actually a pretty good one. I like how this begins. Everything about the start and the intro, minus that not being animated for some ridiculous reason, it makes sense in the Earthworm Jim world. So this is Jim,
and it's a really big one.
And I feel the controller going to be borked on this. So we are inside his brain. Earthworm Jim, is that you? I don't know. I feel sort of funny. I feel smaller? Yeah, that's it. Smaller, but groovier. I am Peter Puppy, your best friend and brain tour guide. You must be Jim's super ego. Released by our brains is the last line of defense to stop total global annihilation. What is this place? Is there a restroom in here? I really gotta go. So that's the kind of jokes you're gonna be we're gonna be working with here. This is Brain Central, the fuse box of your mind. It's where your 4 worm brains connect. And no, you'll have to wait. Right now, the brains are in turmoil and your sanity is in danger. Your worst fears and anxieties have been released and are trashing your tiny mind. It's very difficult to read in this font. Face up to it, Jim. You've lost your marbles, and you better get them back. That's literal. No mere thought is mightier than the super ego of Earthworm Jim. Bring on the bad guys. Not just yet, buddy. Before you can go there, I am contractually obliged to supply some information. Collect your marbles to fix the fabric of your mind. The more you get, the higher your IQ will be. And as you get smarter, the doors will open up in your head. Finding golden udders will recharge the powers of the sacred cow of contemplation. It controls the portals to your brains, and is your only chance for full recovery. Take this first udder and begin your quest. And remember, Earthworm Jim, your brain is a dangerous place. Oh, I can move now. Okay, so we gotta collect udders and we gotta collect marbles because we've lost our collective marbles. And that works okay. So, as you can see, the game itself actually looks pretty fantastic. I'm playing the PC version, so that's why you're getting the upscale graphics. But even on the Nintendo 64, it looked fine. And a lot of reviews at the time praised the look and the style. So you can still whip your head like in the old one. Looks great.
Oh, yeah.
You can shoot. Nice little particle effects going on. Everything about this is great. Very responsive. Hey, Jimmy, remember me? It's me, Snot, your bestest booger buddy. I'm here to help you. When you see me ride over, I'll give you a tip to help you out. Not sure why I'm sounding like I'm from Brooklyn there. And everything about this is really fun. Come over here. This is your worm eyes. You can kind of see yourself in there. It's very cool. Now, you're going to quickly find the main problem to this game, outside of it's being confusing to navigate, and that's the goddamn camera. And it's one thing that plagued so many early 3D games. I don't even think this one was early. So in Mario 64, you can use the C stick, or not the C stick, but the C buttons, I guess, to move around. And you figure that'd be the same way here, but it's not. So there is a camera button that zooms out, and there's a camera button that tries to recenter along where you are, but as you can see, it's incredibly slow. So we're going to be dying quite a bit, and it's quite a frustrating experience. No, I don't want to go. Press camera mode to explore your head. Camera left and camera right will rotate your view. Camera zoom will zoom the camera in and out. Press point of view to look around then. Use your joypad direction or cursor keys to direct your view. Press point of view again. It's incredibly confusing. And I don't know. Because of the controls on PC, it doesn't map things. It wants you to play the keyboard, and I'm using a joystick. So we'll see when that happens. Who dares confront the sacred crow of memories at his shiny altar? It is I, Earthworm Jim, superhero turned superego. Actually, you've come at a bad time, can call back. Don't stand in my way, cow, I've been sent to fix things. Your arch enemy, Psychro, has invaded his brain and fixated on a single bad memory. You might not think you remember the terrible farmyard war of 72, but you do. You were still a child when the war ended, but it's locked in your mind. Now you must travel into the past and resolve the conflict between the beasts and end this clucking hell. By the great worm spirit, I will right this wrong. No crow messes with my head. Before you go to work, you'll need to know about getting into your... It's just tutorial city here. Doors around here were open. When you find enough marbles, break the marble high score in each area of your brain. Use the pause key to check your high score. Blah, blah, blah. He'll open it. So essentially, it's like a hub world, like kind of like a Diddy Kong Racing kind of thing. Okay. So let's go.
It's a farmyard out there.
Couped to death. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. The longer you hold down the jump, the higher you jump. Press crouch and then do the super croupy jump. What's my crouch? So that is not mapped to the joystick. That is actually mapped to the S button on the keyboard. So this is going to be bad. And at the time when this released, there was no Xbox 360 or Xbox One or Xbox One. So getting yourself a joystick to map would have been a difficult experience. You would have been dealing at best, if you were lucky, with the Logitech Sidewinder. If not, you were dealing with just a cheap alternative or playing with the keyboard. So let me tell you, 3D platformers with the keyboard are utter nightmares. Oh my god, this thing. Watch out, Jimmy. The villain ahoy. Press the crouch. Control to dodge his missiles. So I don't want to use C. Or, yeah, I guess it's whatever I said it was. But I do have a roll mapped, and that does work. And now you're going to get into the problem of the goddamn camera. I can shoot him, but the gun tends to work quite a bit better. And let's hit this button. And we're launching the fridge nuke. So that's pretty silly in and of itself. But in the gym world, that actually makes perfect sense. There we go. So there's a lot of positives about this game. It's just, you know, you do like say 5 things right to have a great game, and you do 4 of them, but that 5th one is the camera. You got yourself a real problem. So these are the marbles. Marbles. God. That East Coast accent is coming out. Marbles. The problem, if you could tell, is that they don't cast a shadow on the floor, even on high settings like this. So it's very difficult to get a gauge on that. Eddie Soldier, you're the sorriest looking chicken I've ever seen. Merciful mug beans, it's Colonel Pluckett, a great war hero. That's right, son, I've got a mission for you. A mission for me? Groovy. Those treacherous cows have enlisted the help of the hedgehog mercenaries. The prickly pranksters have stolen my briefs. Your top secret battle plans? No, my underwear. Get them back to me, son. Chicken kind depends on it. No problem, Pluckett. You can debrief me when I get back. Very childish, but very in the vein and line of Earthworm Jim. And so now, you can kind of see the problem with these marbles. Also, the marble in the top right of my screen looks like a marble in the game sometimes. But they don't cast a shadow. You do, luckily, but not a good one when you jump, and that's... Oh, see, look at that. Couldn't even see that one coming. 3D game design. Shadows are very important, so you know where you're jumping. And that sucks because you really do need to grab all these marbles that you've lost. And since we're in our mind, I guess this is back in time somehow? I've got no idea. Gun works fine.
Oh, yeah.
So at this point, if you're playing the game or watching it, this is pretty good, and I totally agree. But once things start getting a little hot and heavy, you'll notice that that camera becomes a problem. So there's the briefs you gotta get. All right. Pretty sure I remember how to do this. Remember the first couple of levels? But not the whole game, as this was a rental title. And I absolutely miss the days of rentals. I know you got Redbox, I know you can get some games out of there, but it's not even so much. Get out of here. This game still looks really pretty, and it's not even so much as a rental thing from stores. It's that was the way you would figure out if you wanted to buy a game. I mean, I'd head out to the Blockbuster, rent a game a couple times. If I really liked it, I'd buy it. I.e. an RPG like Chrono Trigger, which I still have. I used to rent. God damn it! Knights of the Round for the SNES, which is still my favorite beat 'em up. Ended up buying that. Nowadays, you just watch videos or some asshole on YouTube do a review. Chances are screaming at you. That doesn't explain anything about the game. So I do miss renting games. How difficult it is sometimes to get these things. Here I come. Whip the button on the vending machines to get more ammo. If it doesn't sparkle, the machine may be empty or turned off. Oh, I guess he gave it to us. I need to see it. Oh, Christ on a cracker. It's all out. So I think it's a matter of just killing all the hedgehogs in here to open up shit. There we go. Oh, and you can already... I've seen that issue with the camera. Alright, first one's open. Portal number 1. Alright. I think there's a couple of chickens in here. And a hamster wheel. So if you like collecting games, though, you might actually enjoy... Oh, asshole. This one with the marble thing. There's not... I don't think there's any extra sort of collectibles to get, but... Alright. If I hit him again. Get a dead hamster. And the music just stops. Hopefully it'll kick back in. There we go. That music isn't terrible. Oh, the range on this sucks. But boy, does it get annoying quick.
I feel great. Leprechaun.
Should be 2 of you guys over here. No. I'm not sure which ones respawned. There we go. Great weapon. Okay, where's the other one? I hear him somewhere. I don't see him anywhere. Did they spawn now over there? Yeah, they did. That should be it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, camera. Oh, camera. Okay, now you're getting it. The game does, and I do remember that, but it was pretty lenient with giving you lives back. Because I think it knew how messed up that camera was, but it sucks because that one issue really just fucks everything up. Did I go in here? Is this the one I went in? Yeah, I did. It's over here. And this is the only song you're gonna get. At least in this stage.
Oh yeah!
And so these little segments are nice little respites from all that goddamn guitar rock. Okay, there we go. Just drinking my tea and playing Earthworm Jim. It's the only thing that's gonna keep me sane. Alright, okay, see? Camera, alright. Now there should be 2 guys over here. Yes. How'd that miss him? There's a third somewhere. Third, there he is.
I feel great.
Alright, last one. So that you can map this. I'm using an Xbox One controller to play this. I should have probably plugged in my N64 one, but on the PC version you can remap controls, but on newer controllers like the Xbox One, it just absolutely will not read half of the buttons. So the left and right triggers won't be programmable. The analog sticks, the buttons to press them down, won't be done. And so you're going to be lacking buttons. You'll have to sacrifice them onto the keyboard or swap. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to pause the game and reset the controls to add it. You need to do something, and that's a real pain in the ass. Do I want to rock? I did. think we've rocked quite enough.
Leprechaun. Win, win, win. Win, win, win.
And another thing for Earthworm Jim. The game just really doesn't like to tell you that you've completed one of the tasks, i.e. get the Zinderpants. So there's no like, hey, you've collected these, now get back to so-and-so. You just kind of have to remember that shit. I think let's change this up, so we'll go here. Holy cow, where's Colonel Pluckett? I'm Gunnery Sergeant Mussolini. Oh god. The Colonel has been captured and taken to our poultry war camp. Under subsection 1 of the Farming Convention, paragraph 8, direction 97, I'm obliged to return any items of underwear to the prisoner. Go ahead, take them. They don't fit me anyway. Not sure where those came from just now, but got myself an udder for those. Alright, so we're going to grab this udder. Hey, Calvin, nice fabric. This guy's got taste. And then we're going to call that part 1. And when we come back, we'll continue on because there's another... I got to go deal with some sort of giant chicken when we come back. But that'll be for next time. So, until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.